missing, bro?
I grabbed exactly 20, so. Alright. Well, if you need it later on, you can trade me, and then I'll obviously maybe check. Yeah, a couple of people told me they're running late, but that's fine. I've already talked to them. I'm gonna start streaming in Discord so we can VOD review and everything. And go over some key stuff. Feel free to start hopping in.
Oh, who's this? Little cutie boy.
That's a cutie.
I didn't picture you looking like this.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, face reveal, dude.
Face reveal, by the way.
I actually don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I feel like it's a guy, but it
No.
it looks pretty
holding
feminine.
Yeah, and I'm in the photo.
Yeah.
I'm the one taking the photo.
I'm the one sweeping up at the bottom right.
All right.
Harley
it seems like
Soros? Maybe it
everybody's
is a girl.
All right, so a couple of things that I want to stress, like when we're going through these videos. So we're gonna watch 2 videos, and then we're gonna talk about some other stuff. One, obviously, what we want to focus on. Hello. Okay, never mind. The one thing that I want us to focus on is really just like getting P1 down cleanly. Like, yes, P2
nothing
is
needs to
prog,
happen in
and,
P1.
You know,
Just
deaths are to
don't
be
live.
expected, especially as
That's
we're like
it.
warming up to everything. But P1 especially, we've got 130 some pools in P1. That should continue to be clean. We should have minimal deaths, ideally no deaths during that whole thing. Everything's on rails. We know exactly what's coming up, and a lot of the stuff that's actually happening, the things that we have to dodge, we can bait, we can predict where they're coming from, and we can just ensure that we're not dying to random ass shit. That's honestly all it comes down to, is just personal responsibility, right? Even if the team completely misplays and does horrible baits on absolutely everything, there's a lot of room where like each individual play can help you survive.
Hey
Just
man,
because somebody
preach!
can bait
So
right doesn't mean that it's an automatic death, and
how do I
you know,
react
they're
in
at
here?
fault. At the end of the day, whether it's blades or the waves coming or anything, a lot of that stuff
just say
we
like a
can just
blizzard,
dodge,
so I'm,
right?
like, pretty
There's plenty of
hyped
time,
up, you know?
and I know like
A lot of
just even
energy.
reviewing like my own VOD, a lot of people end up panicking. When you're watching these videos, like to me, it all seems like everything's in slow motion. Obviously, it's not the same when we're actually pulling, but
Yeah, 'cause it's fast.
you just have to keep reminding yourself, like, I've got plenty of time to react to the things that are happening.
Hey, you see
And so
his
the
fucking
one thing that I'm
emotes?
gonna keep pointing out on this VOD
that
specifically
sad
is the web
cock.
positioning. It's not something where we can kind of like do
And the
perfectly
glad
every single
cock?
pool. Like, I'll be honest, like in the past week, I've probably watched at least 50 like kill videos from different guilds, from different players. And I maybe saw 3 or 4 of them that did like perfect baits on their kills. Everything else is just kind of like, maybe they got 1, you know, perfect baits, and everything else is just kind of okay. So I'm not expecting perfection, but it's like something that we can strive for, right? So every single time that the baits happen, I'll kind of pause and I'll let you guys see exactly what I'm talking about. So obviously, start is completely the same. Just lust and pump. So this stuff, like, obviously not really required. We've seen it multiple times. You can go the extra mile to, like, bait in the very back and then break out and make sure the puddles are, like, behind us, but, like, not necessary.
Oh, look how
So this
far
one,
that
like,
guy
you can
is.
see,
He
like, 3
turtles and
webs
goes
came
in.
out, and they were
We
in
would
3
never.
completely different locations. Completely fine. Like, nobody died. There's still, like, plenty of space, and all of the webs resolve themselves before, you know, we have to deal with the next mechanic. So the first one, super simple.
There's a glad cock in there, too.
They're dodging waves, and then they're all grouping out to bait. And again, you can see, like, literally both melee and ranged are in the same exact location. We don't necessarily have to do that. We've done it as a complete line, and we still have plenty of time and plenty of space left at the end.
It saves so much room. Triple mages,
so this
by
next
the way.
web of blades is what I want you to
Pretty
see.
fucking
So obviously
boss.
one that went into the range is like completely far away. Even if, you know, this was not stacked on the others, it's far away enough from everybody else that, like, by the time these webs kind of get to the relevant players, you've got these huge chunks of space to be in, to not, you know, have to worry about
Why are we
dodging.
talking
But the ones
about
that I
P1?
want you to see is the one in melee. both of them basically spawned on the same location. Now we know they don't spawn all at the same time, right? It goes 1, 2, and 3. So all that means is people just waited before dodging. A lot of the times when you're looking at our VODs, people start dodging moment the very first one comes out. Moment the first one comes out, everybody's just booking it to the other end of the map, whether we were baiting it up front or we were baiting it behind. We're just all booking it, and we're causing all of the webs to be spawning in like completely different locations, which obviously is going to make it harder for you to dodge.
Dude, I swear the
this
star, all
just
3
look.
stacked is harder.
There's basically like 2 seconds that
Facts.
you just go like 1, 2, and then you dodge.
This shit doesn't
Both
matter.
of them came out at the same
if I'm
exact
gonna be
time.
honest
No,
with
it doesn't.
So you get
Just
1,
play better,
2,
noobs.
bam.
Hey man,
And then they'll
that's
kind of
a
adjust
mental
slightly
you should
to
have.
get into like
Fuck
a pocket where it's safe. There's no like huge movements that's required.
yeah, like that little
And then
Sonic
same
guy
thing,
she's
like
got
webs
down there.
are going to come out again. And you can see like 2 of them again happened in melee and nobody was moving. So after the second one spawned and then the third one spawned, everybody just kind of shifts a little bit and we're all good. So it's something where we just have to kind of remind ourselves, do not panic. Yes, blades are coming out. Yes, if you get hit by it, it's a shit show. It's probably going to delete you. But there's plenty of time for you to side dodge once the second one comes out.
Dude, I
So all you
watched
have to
this
do is
girl
just go
click her
1,
stampede and
2.
roar and
Again,
her
we can
regress.
see it literally right here in the center.
And it reminds